Hey there Star Wars fans, welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video. As you can see, I have got Luke Skywalker from Wave 3 of the Vintage Collection. As you can see by the card, this is the old man Luke Skywalker in his Jedi ceremonial robes. I guess you can call them that. It just says Luke Skywalker on the card. It's a Last Jedi card, but I would imagine it could have easily have been the Force Awakens card as well. Considering it's pretty much exactly the same shot from the end of the Force Awakens and the beginning of the Last Jedi. So let's have a quick look at the card. So there's the card back close up. That's a picture of old man Luke Skywalker with a bit of a stern looking face and probably just about to chuck his lightsaber over his shoulder, which obviously some fans didn't agree with. Nevertheless, that is the card back. As you can see, it is part of the Last Jedi. We have the original Kenner logo there. It's a pretty nice card back. And there he is in his bubble. Now, many of you will know that this is a straight repack from the 3.75 Black Series, which were Walmart exclusives in America. And over here in the UK, they were at Asda stores. Although, as I've mentioned many times before, you were pretty lucky if you managed to find them actually in the stores themselves. You can actually get this guy from the entertainer stores at the moment for £5 in the Black Series box. If you don't want him on the card, you can get him for a £5 in a Black Series card. Okay, so he looks pretty good in his card. Robe looks nice and tidy. Let's have a look at the back. So, as I mentioned before, this is part of Wave 3. So, part of Wave 3, you have the Range Trooper, Cassian Andor, which again is another repack, Dr. Aphra, and then two imported from Wave 2, which is the Han Solo and Enfys Nest. This one is VC131. You've got the Vintage Collection logo there, and the Disney and Hasbro logos at the bottom. So just have another quick look at that card. It is a nice card, but I'm going to be opening this guy up so we can actually have a look at the figure. So let's do that now. Okay, so here he is in his plastic. Let's just take him out, and we have a good look at the figure itself. Now, I haven't got the Black Series version on hand, so I can't compare him. They may have, improved the paint on his face or something. But let's have a look at his face nice and close up. So pretty good paintwork there. Eyes look okay. Let's take his hood down. So as far as Luke Skywalker goes, old man Luke, pretty good likeness for a 3.75. Now, the main disappointment with this figure I find is that even though he has a little clip for his lightsaber there, you don't get the lightsaber, you don't get the hilt, which would have been quite handy really, considering it's on the picture on the box. You could have recreated that famous scene in The Last Jedi where he lobs the lightsaber over his shoulder, or maybe not. So there he is. So his sort of underskirt is a soft vinyl bendy plastic. He's got quite good detailing on his belt, little pouch there, as I say, the hook for the lightsaber hilt. Pretty run-of-the-mill figure. So as I said, the only accessory really is his cape, which looks pretty good. You've got a little rope here so you can tie it around his neck. There's one of those either side, which I'm not going to do because it looks a bit fiddly. But there he is with his soft goods. And in terms of articulation of the figure, his head is on a ball, plenty of movement up and down, round, swivel all the way round, shoulders on a ball hinge, and they twist all the way round. So he does have articulation on his elbow, but mine is so stiff it hardly bends at all. It ends up bending his arm completely, almost pulls the shoulder out of its socket, or bends the arm at the wrist there. The hands spin. On the other arm, exactly the same, apart from he has his mechanical hand, which is quite a nice detail on the mechanical hand. You can just see that. He has a torso crunch. Bit of movement there. And then if you look under the skirt, he has ball hinges on his legs, thigh swivel. He has knee hinges, they swivel. And he has ankle hinges, and of course they swivel as well. So all the usual articulation for a vintage collection figure. I say the arms are a bit poor. Those hinges do not bend that well at all. There you go. Managed to do that one. But the other one just wanted to bend and break the arm. Well. Alright then guys, what do you think of this figure? Let me know in the comments below. And I'll be doing some more videos for the rest of the wave as soon as I get them in. I have Dr. Aphra to come next. Close look at that figure for you. Okay, don't forget to drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you on the next one.